Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Libra, all aspects and all the cross-watch chart from the 15th up to and including the 31st of March 2021. If you have Libra placements, this reading could be for you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If you feel like this is not for you, check other aspects of your chart. Could well be that they resonate more. Right, Libra. And cross-watch over Libra. Let's see the theme. 15th up to and including the 31st. 15th up to and including the 31st of March 2021. What's the theme for Libra's spirit? We've got the Magician and we've got Temperance. So someone manifesting healing and reconciliation possibly. Let's have a look. Maybe there's a manipulation. We've got Devil on the bottom of the deck. Maybe there's a manipulation of a reconciliation that's taking place. Let's see. Right, let's have a look. Okay, Libra. Let's have a look at you here. Let's see. Okay, Spirit Libra. What is going on? In fact, they want me to pull... Let me pull one of these cards here for... We are going to go with a few of these cards. Okay, so we've got these first. Oh, okay, well that went well. Oh, okay, let me pause this and get some more cards. One moment. Okay, so apparently there's a bit of a tipping of the balance there, so let's have a look. So for the theme for Libras then, for 31st. We've got abundance here. We've got abundance, so manifestation of something new happening that's going to create something good. So good energy, but there could be a balance being tipped in order to create that. Let's see what else they're going to tell us. What else, please, Spirit, for Libra? Manifestation of a new beginning, maybe. Let's see. What else can you tell us? So it's like a balance being tipped. So maybe before they were stuck and this time they're freeing themselves, maybe. That's a new positive cycle, maybe. Let's have a look. What else can you tell us? Coherence. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonise the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality we desire. Wow. So there's a balance of heart and mind that is actually going to create abundance. Bottom of the deck is soul time, so this looks very positive. So there's a new way forward. Let's have a look. Libra, please. What else can you tell us? I am accepting and I embrace the all. So this is about, yeah, this is an acceptance energy that someone is coming to terms with here that is going to help them heal possibly. Again, it's going to allow someone to move forward. Again, it could be because of that, it helps them to connect the heart with the mind. It's like the healing. There's an awareness. There's a manifestation of a new awareness that tips the balance between heart and mind possibly. Something that maybe someone hadn't considered before. So a new state of awareness possibly. I embrace the all. So that's an end of a cycle. So there's something that's being accepted that wasn't accepted before. And it's completing a cycle. Let's go with 31. Right. In all of life's uncertainties, one absolute certainty remains. Although we live, we shall also die. As we wake, we shall also dream. The only permanence is impermanence, and by accepting this noble truth, we can find splendour in being. So again, it's like an acceptance of something that hasn't been accepted before, or an unknown. Ancient Egyptian mystery schools, the Cometians in particular, emphasise this ideal in many of the teachings, finding reverence in the star Sirius as the beacon of light to remind us by accepting the cosmic choreography of flux. Again, the balance. The Egyptians observed how the star would sink into the west and appear from the evening sky, hidden from sight for 70 days before emerging in the east in the morning, rising to shine yet again, and death was referred to as westing and seen as a doorway to another possibility, a portal of potentiation. The popular yet also ancient Lord's Prayer is practiced as a Christian form of communion with the divine, but its native tongue of Aramaic and alchemical meaning can be found, especially in relationship to I am accepting. So there's an acceptance which brings healing. In the modern world, death is something evocative of sadness, grief and mourning. Our relationship to an end is perhaps so feared because of the very nature of a current culture is so deeply rooted in attachment. Beyond death in the physical sense, even the notion of ego death, or letting go of the fears that cripple and bind us to lower worlds, perpetuates nebulous thinking patterns, leaving us paralysed from becoming the cosmic expression of light we truly are destined to be in passing through and out of life. When the sun sets, let us not mourn its temporary slumber while the moon shines in its place. The sun shall rise again when the morning comes. Ebb and flow are the nature of the universe, the cosmic tides of life force washing away the metaphorical sandcastles we build with the attention and action we put into architecture of our lifetime. Our memories are our mandala, and although we eventually find their exaltation and expiration in the physical sense, the imprints of beauty placed in our consciousness never go away. If we nurture what has passed by honouring the past and allowing it to transform into its greater iteration, our invisible spirit is an immortal state of constant change, and in honouring the ideal of acceptance, we can let go of expectation as we accept our incandescent nature and honour it by bringing heaven to earth as we journey from earth to heaven, focusing on our light and beautifying all. Wow. This just looks like an awakening. Now this looks like an awakening. There's a shift in perception, big style. This is huge. Right, let's take a look at Libra. Right, Libra, what is going on here? 50. I feel like I need to change my deck now. Yeah, I feel like I actually do need to change my deck. Let's go with this deck. Now I've decided to change my deck. Okay. Okay, now Spirit. The Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. So there's an investment in the healing that's being looked. Someone's putting an investment into their future, but what they're doing is they're taking action to give to themselves first. So they're actually honouring themselves here. And so they're not just using them, they're using both their heart and their mind to do it. But it's an emotional investment. There's a long-term investment in possible emotional and or physical, practical kind of investments. Someone's decided to accept a new life. Someone's actually moved into a new life. This already looks like someone's moved into a new life and it's by, as I mentioned, releasing the fears of the past, and that it's like someone's totally released everything and is now investing in a new life. Yep. All change. This is a brand new start here. This is a brand new cycle someone's in. This is going to happen very quickly, and it's about, again, a commitment to the self, but also a commitment to the future. And it's being done in a way that wasn't done before. There's also an ending from that they've come through, or are going through, or about to go through, with a commitment that was not serving that energy. It was a loss. It was done. It's finished. So they're accepting that, and they're now accepting what else is coming in place. They're avoiding the confusion, and they're trying to heal themselves, because they know that, yeah, that they have to defend their onus and their focus on themselves. They have to defend that. They have to understand that that's something that needs to come first. And they're taking charge. This is someone taking charge of it now. So if they weren't before, they are. But it's based on a loss that has happened that they're defending. So they've just gone through possibly an ending of a situation. And they're making a new start. They want to offer. They are also, if someone is trying to come back in to reoffer something, they're defending that. They're not accepting of it. But it is creating confusion. So if someone's now out of their life, that person's now trying to come back in to regenerate the same situation. So it depends if their fears win out. But there could be some arguments here while this plays out, because there could be a bit of a battle with the head and the heart, all right, at first. So we've got someone that's trying not to look and trying not to engage in that. They're trying not to take that on board. Yeah, there's illusions that's being sold to this person to try and draw them back in, to try and create. So the illusion is trying to be offered from their wounds that, again, needing to be looked at. And it depends how strongly this person invests in their new future, if they want to invest in it, or if they want to take the old approach, I feel like it might get a bit nasty as well, which is possibly why, yeah, there's a lot of untruth, possible kind of either blocking of communication and or false information coming through to try and tempt this person back into acknowledging an old situation and it's a test basically, based on their emotions, to see whether or not they're going to buy into this, if they're going to act on it. It's going to create a bit of a friction, but this person's going to be trying to persuade them into taking a look at this again. So let's get some more ideas as to sort of what this is going to involve, because again, the areas that they're going to kind of target is going to be different. And obviously we have to look at outcomes as well at some point as to what this person's going to do. I think they're going to stand their ground, but they will. I think they will stand their ground, but I don't think it'll be easy for them. I'm not going to lie, because it looks like the energy is pretty hard. It's whatever this is, it's not an easy test. I'm going to say that much. So what else can you tell me here? What else can you tell me? This situation, what else can you tell me here? So we've got seeker. So this is someone that is in a position where they're trying to figure out, what is the balance between heart and mind. And then we've got a beggar. So confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion and self-esteem. So this person's going to be really tested here on the survival level almost. Very, very deep wounds, very, very deep lessons that are coming up to be. And we've got someone who's going to try and mediate this, to try and balance or maybe mediate the situation, that I don't think is particularly a good idea. But there definitely will be a mediator that's going to try and interfere in the situation here. That is going to look like they're trying to help, but they're not. I'm going to be honest with you. And then we've got someone who is going to try and block the communication. And then someone that's going to try and reach out to try and reinitiate conversation and communication so that the link is not closed out. So this person's going to be trying quite hard for at least a week. But let's have a look. What else can you tell us, please? Libra's reading. So we've got principle and achievement. So there's going to be something that comes to light that is absolutely not okay. And it is definitely going to create this reaction that someone has to then decide what to do next. Now, the karmic looks like they're going to go in and try and create some kind of reunion. And they're going to try and initiate this contact again to try and, you know, bring that change. And it may get extreme. They may try and find different ways to do it. There'll be a lot of impulsive energy and they'll be trying to negotiate a way back in to try and create a rebirth. And obviously, Spirit, a warning of the risk of this, because it's a lesson. This might be done, something might be done secretly. Maybe to try and tempt this person as a form of control, maybe. But it could be, again, money, but there's definite drama around this to try and entice this person back in. So again, a balance with the heart and mind is going to really help in this situation, because it will allow the situation to come to again. So it could be that, you know, someone's feeling empathic towards the situation and feels bad, and then buys into that, and then that's it, you create a new cycle. But let's have a look. What else can you tell me, please? Bittersweet. So again, it's not going to be a clear cut by someone's going to try and recover this. All right. So again, this person's going to have to be aware of that, because it looks like it's not an easy, 100% an easy decision. It looks like it's going to be a bit, yeah. So let's have a look. This is about empowerment and sustaining their boundaries and following their heart. If they do this, they're going to have passed a really important lesson. They're going to have passed a really important lesson, but let's see what the outcome is. What can you tell me about the outcome here, Felipe? This is not going to be easy for them. Wow, that card was a little bit dramatic. They're gone. They're gone. They're going towards their happiness. They know it's bittersweet because they have to leave it behind, but they will be making that decision. They're gone. They know they can't keep doing that. They know they can't just keep going round and round and round, because it's not helping anybody. It's not repairing anything. It's not changing anything. Okay. So, what else can you tell us about Libra's reading, please? Free from judgment, free to love. So they are freeing themselves. Okay, this is them deciding collaborative dreaming. So it might be supportive of you. Again, they might need that extra support, but again, they are looking like they're freeing themselves here. Looks positive. Okay, what is the message for Libra, please? Peace. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So they're freeing themselves. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love, life and career. So that's what their focus will be. They are not going to focus on this other drama that's being presented to them. They're going to want to focus on something that they know is going to provide them with happiness, basically. Because at the moment it feels like whatever this was not, it's not exactly a happy kind of, it doesn't feel happy anyway. Right, what is the message for Libra? We've got finances and career. So again, it could be that was their concern, that, oh, if they leave, is it going to, how is it going to affect the career? How is it going to affect the money? And it could be that this person plays on that to get them to be drawn back in. But again, if they follow their heart, it will be fine. And it looks like they are going to do that. So let's get a few more cards. Okay. Libra. Libra. Have faith. Trust your faith in the situation. So again, butterflies, new renewal, and appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. So again, if this person's really struggling, it's like, well, this is a blessing. It's like you'll probably come very far. And actually it may feel like a very hard, arduous situation, but the kind of shift that this person's going through is huge. And it looks like they've done very, very well, and they should congratulate themselves, because this looks like not an easy lesson. So let's have a look. Let's look at the final message for this Libra reading here. What is it, if this is your person, they would want to say to you? What does your person want to say to you if this is your reading? What does your person want to say to you if this is your reading? Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Wow. I mean, that's a clear message if ever I heard one. Okay. Okay, so for some of you, it might be that this is not your person. Alright, it could be that they're finding out their person was not their person. Maybe they thought they were always going to stay with this person. Okay. And then we've got someone who's deeply in thought, who's trying to manifest their way out of it when they're in this situation. Okay, so again, it's about getting the balance and being fair. Okay, and let's go with final card. Libra. What is the final message for Libra? So we've got life force. So there's a renewal here. There's like an upgrade. So again, from this lesson, it looks like there's an upgrade that's coming in. It's almost like they've shifted their awareness. So anyway, guys, congratulations if this reading is for you. Hopefully this has been of some help. Thank you for your likes, your shares and your subscriptions. Until next time, take care. Bye.